first thing we do is we're going to come to Amazon. We're going to think about this from a customer's point of view. We're going to type in knife sharpener. That'll do. Knife sharpener. All right. So here we are. We've done a search on Amazon. And this is where SEO really, really matters. Really, really matters. Getting your product to rank for the right keyword is one of the most important things that you can undertake on Amazon. And it's important as well that I specify getting your product to rank for the right keyword, And right just means relevant. And we'll come back to relevance throughout the rest of the evening because I've got some great questions about that too. All right, so here is our SERPs. Let's just ignore SERPs. SERPS stands for Search Engine Results Page. So let's just ignore our sponsored listings along the top just here. So that's all sponsored listings, i.e. pay per click listings, okay? Let's also ignore these sponsored listings here. Again, that's all pay per click listings. And let's go straight to what's called the organic listings. Now, these are the listings that have relied upon SEO to rank in this position. So, Brian, here's the first thing to note. Here's the Amazon's choice, and let's just use the Amazon's choice. So here's the Amazon's choice. So that is, on the SERPs, the real estate that we have got on this particular page. So that's all SEO gold for us, okay? So let's talk about the actual reviews now, because at this stage of the game, verified versus unverified reviews makes no difference at all to the SERPs, because what we're looking at is we don't even get to see whether they're verified or unverified. Amazon doesn't differentiate verified versus unverified. Therefore, we must make the assumption that at this particular juncture, there is no difference between verified and unverified in the weighting algorithm for search engines that Amazon uses. All right, so that's our first, I think, reasonable assumption that we can make, okay? And also, as far as the customer is concerned, because that's also an important consideration for us, it doesn't make a jot of difference because they can't see whether something is verified or unverified. So again, at this particular juncture, we've got to assume it doesn't matter. Let's click into it. All right, so now we're into it and we can see that there are 9,262 reviews, which is fantastic. Let's just scroll down. So this has obviously got Amazon enhanced brand content, which means that Kitchen IQ must be a trademark. We covered trademarks last week. Oh, not last week, sorry, that was in my inner circle. I do apologize. And scrolling. All right, so now, here's where verified reviews affect sales. Not necessarily SEO, but they affect sales. Because here we can see a verified purchase. And verified, if you don't know what the hell that means, just know that what that means is they purchased the product and then left a review. It is entirely possible to leave reviews on Amazon without actually purchasing the product from Amazon. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it actually is entirely possible to do. In fact, Amazon's got a whole thing set up just to do that, all right? So there's our verified purchasers, and in the minds of the customer, they will give more weight to these reviews because Amazon has put a little badge next to it, all right? So it's important for making sales to get verified purchasers and verified reviews. However, Brian, I don't get that as far as the ranking algorithm goes, I have seen nothing at all that tells me that Amazon weights them differently. So verified reviews versus unverified reviews, I've seen nothing at all that tells me that Amazon ranks or rates or weights them differently. So you don't get any benefits SEO wise from having one over the other. You need them, you need reviews, and of course you need sales, but there's currently no evidence to suggest that there's a difference between the two of them. So what does that mean for us as Amazon entrepreneurs? Well, what it means is that you can continue to get reviewers in any way possible. And if the sole purposes of those reviews is to rank your product, Amazon currently doesn't care how you're getting those reviews, whether they be through any of the review manipulation that we do, anything like that. Amazon currently isn't really mindful of where those reviews are coming from and how they're coming in. So right now, Brian, no difference between the two. However, it's a great question, and I really, really loved getting it because, to think about that and to think about the rating system, I thought was really, really cool. So kudos to you for that, buddy. So when you're doing your category research, your product research, one of the things I tell you to do is to look at the other products on the page, all right? Don't focus on this product when you're thinking about should you start selling knife sharpeners. Don't just focus on that product. Focus as well on the other products, because your goal is to get anywhere on page 1. And isn't it interesting what they're doing with the pages now? Anywhere on page 1, okay? So if you can outrank this person here, they've only got, say, 50 reviewers, or this person here, they've only got, say, 20 reviews, whatever it might be, that's good enough for you to make money on Amazon. No problem at all. Any of those spots you can target and go for, and you'll absolutely make great money on Amazon by doing it, all right? So just a little aside. Other little aside. Here's something that you should pay attention to, all right? I'm going to show you two very, very important things to pay attention to. Notice the search engine results page. We have got paid listings. They've paid in potentiality to be there. So they haven't paid yet, but as soon as you click on a link, they're going to pay to be there, all right? So if you are on Amazon and not doing PPC, you're a nut, because clearly Amazon favors PPC because they put them at the very, very top. And remember, you don't pay until they click, so it makes sense to use it. Here's our organic results. Just 4 of them. There's only 4 organic results. That's it. And then we go to product differentiation. Here's where it gets interesting. Products under $50, products from 50 to... So now Amazon is saying to us, the price of your product is no longer as important for search engine rankings because we've got that many products that we're going to sell. We're now splitting them up. I think that means you can start selling other items more aggressively, more higher priced items, for instance. I think that's where the next phase of that market evolution is going, because that's what Amazon's telling us. We look at Amazon, we look what they're prioritizing, and that gives us an inkling into what we should prioritize as well. If you follow Amazon's money, you'll make a lot of money on Amazon, okay? So, something for you to think about. Think about what that means to you. If you can put your product here, well, that's pretty sexy. And look, they've got 17 reviews. So they got onto page 1 of Amazon for a crazy search term like knife sharpener with 17 reviewers simply by virtue of pricing. Simply by virtue of pricing. Consider that, because I think that's an interesting evolution of the categories that Amazon's going to. All right, so next thing to notice is this. Expert recommendations. Expert recommendations. This is Amazon's push into influencer marketing, and it's something that I have been noticing for a considerable amount of time. I don't know if you've heard of a platform called Spark. That's Amazon's own social media platform, which is, depending on how you look at it, and either has got lots of potential or an unmitigated disaster. But the important thing is they're now including influencers, let's just open it up, on their page. Influencers on their page. So this is one of the things I'm going to talk about a lot in my keynote address at the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs Conference in March. This whole shebang is an absolutely crazy thing. But this has been, Sharon Frank has now got her best recommendations, that's affiliate marketing by the way, best recommendations onto page 1 of Amazon. And look at it. That's all affiliate marketing links. Very, very interesting. And it's influencer marketing taken to a whole new level. Again, consider that. Very interesting changes happening at Amazon. It was, for a long time, very difficult to break into the categories like this, these crazily competitive categories, knife sharpeners. Very difficult to compete against that. I mean, there's 300 reviews, 9,000 reviews, 3,000 reviews, 2,000 reviews. But lo and behold, yet again, Amazon changes the game and everything changes because of it. Everything changes because of it. Something for you to consider. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.